Nerd Takes.
I'm John.
Justin.
This is Justin. Back again.
Dave.
Neighbor Dave. Brian. We're going to be talking about, I can't believe this is the first time that we're actually doing a Nerd Take on a Barrel King.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a relatively new member, and you've been a member for a while, but
It's been a little over a year.
We've done these off camera,
We've done a lot of them off
and
camera.
now it's nice to be able to kind of talk about them with some friends and,
Right.
I don't know, break down one I'm really excited to try.
Yeah, and this is one that we have not tried before. We have a lot of them. So this is Barrel King. They're out of Bourbon, Missouri. They're a non-distiller producer, and from their website, we specialize in sourcing whiskey, expert blending, and finishing in select rare ex-bourbon barrels, and offer an exclusive membership service that delivers these blends and single barrel batches directly to your doorstep. As I mentioned, like, I'm a member, Justin's a member, friend of the show, Jeff Orff, is also a member. It's $125 a month, and they'll come out with, 2 or 3 batches that you can choose from, that you can select your membership. You can use your membership credit for, and then depending on how much is left or how big the batch is, they'll open it up so you can buy multiples or a different one if you want to. And it's been something we've been doing. I've been doing since April of last year. Justin got it as a Christmas gift.
As a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
yeah. And to mention on, kind of piggyback on that, like these bottles retail at $150 from
For, like,
the
Total
actual
Wine.
store. No,
Yeah.
they're more than $150 from Total Wine. Like they're $150 on Barrel King's website.
Okay. Yeah.
But we get the discounted price because we pay $125 a month. So we basically, that credit goes towards whatever bottle they're releasing
We're
or
the-
previous releases.
the gold membership is what it's called.
And then if you pay for shipping, you can, or we've actually picked up a bottle.
We've picked up, so yeah,
At
you
their
can pick them up down there because it's only about an hour away.
Yeah.
So it's they're doing some good things. So a little bit about this release. It's non-age stated. The proof is 116.4, and this is where the craziness happens. Is what we've kind of mash bill, but this is kind of the blend. It is 27% stag finish 10 and 12 year, 36% rye MGP bourbon blend, 12% WFE finished 8 year, 21% MGP bourbon, 8% OA finished 8 year, 21% MGP bourbon, 19% 7 year wild turkey bourbon, 4% 8 year wild turkey bourbon, and 30% 12 year, 36% MGP bourbon. So it is a rye, and that's
Add
kind of
that
their
all up. I don't know what you got.
and they kind of, and that's kind of their process, because they'll put out YouTube videos of kind of how their blending process, and that's kind of what they do. They'll start with something, and then they'll adjust, and they have a bunch of barrels in their warehouse, and they'll say, well, it needs a little bit of this, so we're going to give it some of this barrel, or it needs some sweetness, so we're going to give it some of this barrel, and that's just, they kind of do that until they think they got something, and then they stop, and then they bottle it and sell
So
it.
you're kind of buying an infinity bottle.
Infinity Barrel.
Infinity
Yeah.
barrel.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
And the new thing they're doing now is that they're actually building a base, which is kind of what this is, and they're taking parts of it out and building a second bottle from one base.
Yeah, they've had some blends that started with the one, but like this is the Epsilon. There was the Delta that we have. There was another release that they had recently that was the base was a little bit of Delta, and then they added to it.
Mhm.
So just kind of cool things, and they have
That's
bourbons
cool.
and they have ryes. So they just kind of play with different kind of finishes and different kind of blends, and it's been pretty good. I think we both enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and I've got some notes from, they do on their website. They have all the releases and all their notes, because they'll publish their notes of what they're getting it from, whether it's the owner or the distillery manager or the blender or whoever. So, but let's dive in. What are you getting on the nose?
Well, I get turkey. I can smell the
Yeah.
wild
You
turkey.
smell the turkey? Yeah,
I'm very familiar
Love it.
with wild turkey.
me too.
But I actually, from that though, I'm kind of getting a little bit of citrus.
Turkey was only 8% too, right?
Yeah, I'm just very
19% 7 year and then
Sensitive to
4% 8 year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard the
23%.
8 and conflated the numbers.
So I'm getting some citrus. I feel like but not like orange. I'm talking like the peel, like a rind,
Yeah.
like if you were gonna have
Okay.
a Manhattan, like
Yeah.
something like that, or even old fashioned, I guess. That's the first thing I'm getting. Orange peel.
I'm getting
Maybe
spices.
Yeah.
Yeah, like star anise and
I don't know what
Other-
that spice is, but yeah, spices.
yeah, like Asian spices, like Chinese 5-spice almost.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
It burned me
I
at
think
first.
I am getting a bit of vanilla on the nose.
It
too.
does.
Yeah.
Hildebrand, I got the same thing. Like it's a little nostril sting. Stings
But
the
you
nostrils.
got to get deep to get that sting, though.
I don't know.
But then after that, I do think there's a little bit of like a cocoa buried in there. Not quite chocolate. Maybe there's chocolate vanilla, but I'm definitely getting like more of the raw cocoa for me.
Yeah, on the palate, I'm definitely getting the vanilla. And it's like it could be used for vanilla extract if you wanted to, which would actually be pretty good.
I'll read the notes from the nose. Sliced red delicious apples dipped in fatty buttercream icing, dusted with Saigon cinnamon and Demerara sugar mix.
Well, there's your Asian spices, though.
Vanilla
Demerara.
brined pear slivers accompany a red berry pixie stick as garnish. That's elaborate.
That's a
Yeah,
fucking,
that's a whole lot
Again,
going on. that I didn't
ChatGPT
get.
is involved.
That's how all their descriptions are.
Yeah, their descriptions are super elaborate. They do actually a really good job of breaking them down.
But I guess when you're dealing with that many blends, you kind of got to have a lot of notes to cover what you might be getting.
So palate, what do we? You started it.
Yeah, certainly vanilla in the spices, and I don't know that I'm getting an apple dipped in hot buttered something or other.
Well, that was the nose.
But,
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get that on the nose either, though. So you're fine.
But yeah, no, there's some citrus notes here. More of the juicy part of the citrus, like orange juice type of thing, on the palate, but with vanilla and a touch of cinnamon. And again, I'm still getting carryover from and maybe it's just stuck in my head of the Chinese,
like maybe
Asian
allspice.
spices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, on the palate, I'm getting a lot of spice. It's the allspice, the rye spice.
You can definitely tell it's a rye.
which I really like.
love.
It's not.
I can tell you though, it's not right, but I can tell you that
But it's got a bunch. It's got a lot of high rye in it.
Yeah.
So you've got 27% was 36% rye MGP.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of high rye.
It's a very
bourbons in
spice
there,
forward.
which explains the spice for sure.
I'm not getting a lot of the on the initial palate. I don't get a lot of the burn at the tip of my tongue. It's way back palate. And I know that we can move on to finish. I guess I'll just go ahead and say it, but man, that's a fucking warm finish. I mean, that is, and it's not immediate, but if you wait like 30 seconds, you're like, fuck, that is an incredible finish, I think.
It's good.
Add some water.
These bottles are, you said,
I've not added
150
water yet.
retail?
But yeah, technically we pay. Yeah, because they're 125, and then we pay for shipping, so we end up paying
Right.
we end up paying 145 because we want to ship. But if we wanted to pick it up, it would just be 125 for us.
Yeah.
For the membership, essentially. Yeah.
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 So
The membership
$20
covers the
delivery
bottle
fee.
cost, right?
Yep,
Okay.
for sure.
It's not, you're not paying for the access.
Just the single. If you
Paying for
want
the
to
access and
you want to
the
buy
bottle.
another one, then
Yeah.
it's
It's at
another
the
one.
member price.
It's another 125. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, after I've added a bit of water, I'm getting a bit of caramel or burnt sugar in that finish,
Yeah.
which I really like. I do appreciate this one's got great legs. And that could be the proof, but it's definitely...
It's
gives you
usually an
more of a
indication of
coating.
alcohol content and viscosity. Yeah. Being in a barrel for that period of time, you're going to get some viscosity on there.
So for palate, again, this is very elaborate. Nectarine white tea steeped briefly with hardly toasted clove, give way to white and pink peppercorn, eventually showing its hand. The pepper I got. The peppercorn I definitely got.
And maybe a bit of the clove.
And then it says, "You have been had. You are left with nothing but deep earth and dark char. You are in a deep hole. This is exactly what you wanted. Just ignore the happy apples at the end of the palate. Even though these perfectly ripe apples are the happiest dipped in salted caramel with a wildflower drizzy huddle, that doesn't matter now. We are here for the dark." That's actually what they wrote.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and that is a dark bottle.
It is a dark bottle.
We're good at marketing,
They are good at marketing. Do you want me to read the finish
Read the
too?
finish for us,
It doesn't give us anything. It says eternal. This finish will never be finished. This will never be finished. I gave you what you wanted. This is what you chase now.
Yeah. I get it. I think that the finish
It's true. Yeah.
it's really, really good. I don't need another drink for a while. Like it's like I just had one.
Yeah.
No, this is a good bottle. I like this a lot.
Well, Scores. Why don't you kick us off then?
Wow. Okay.
I'll put you on the spot. You like it?
Yeah. Give me one more sip here before I cast my final judgment.
One more sip. All right.
Yeah, there's a whole lot I like in this. I think for me personally, that's a solid 8.
There you go. Stormtrooper Luke.
What are those robot parts?
Wait, how'd they get rid of them so bad?
Red 5, Luke. This is great. I think that this is the best Barrel King I've had, and I've had probably a dozen, maybe.
Probably
something
more than
like that. Maybe more than that. Who knows? I think this is the best overall bottle. I think that it's got a great nose, pretty good taste. It's got a lot of what I like, and then the finish is just unreal. So
Forever.
I think it's good. I was leaning towards Dagobah, but I think the finish, the length of the finish, and it is the pleasant parts there. I'm going to go to Stormtrooper Luke.
Yeah.
Even after adding water, that's still a solid finish.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely, yeah.
Definitely,
I added water to
and the
mine
nose
also.
exploded with the water.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the water
It was almost an
addition,
entirely
so-
different bourbon with water.
Right, yeah.
I will go Sweaty Luke. I will go 7.5. I know why you like this a lot because it's got the spice, and you are a fan of the spiciness, and that's good. Not the biggest fan of spice, but I can still appreciate the blend, and I can appreciate the flavors, and the length of the finish is ridiculous. Again, even with water, it's still going. That being said,
still
yeah,
bad.
a 7.5 is still not a bad score, just not as high as you guys.
Yeah, good score.
So, okay. I think this one's actually sold out. So you're not going to be able to get this unless you find it on secondary,
Or steal it from Justin.
or steal it from Justin. Good luck.
I got one hidden.
I've got 2. I've got this one and another one. Justin, what do you think?
I am straight up 8.5.
There we go.
I like this a lot. I was originally
New Hope Luke.
Yeah, that New Hope Luke. Thank you. Actually, the one flavor note I got that was never said is I got molasses. Did anyone else get that?
The burnt sugar.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
burnt
yeah,
sugar.
yeah,
Is that what it
yeah,
is?
yeah.
Okay. Okay,
No,
cool.
but that's actually what I was looking for,
Like,
as
you
opposed to
said-
burnt sugar.
There-
You said
okay.
burnt sugar makes it sound bad, but no, I was looking for something.
You said
Yeah.
caramel, which is
yeah.
Caramel and
Close.
burnt
It's on its
sugar.
way to
Okay,
on
that
its
makes
way to
sense.
molasses.
On its way to
Molasses light.
So I said
Yeah.
caramel and burnt sugar, but no, molasses
Yep.
is what I was looking for.
That makes I really like this. 8.5. I would sit and sip this and enjoy it. I would be a Stormtrooper Luke, but I'm going to give them an extra 0.5 because I'm a whole package kind of guy. And I'm like, well, the price is right. And then also, I like that they used Eternal because I do feel that that's actually an
the
Eternal.
finish is
finish.
eternal.
And I feel like they're kind of trolling you with their stuff there, and how they write their notes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I respect that. That's a whole package. That's a whole package.
Well, they do a really good job with marketing, and so like they've got the description, they've got all the YouTube clips, and then we even talk about their label. The label is the actual coordinates to Bourbon, Missouri.
Awesome.
And they dip it in this
Right.
wax that is
A pain-
fucking
Hard to cut.
We figured it out eventually.
You can see that we had some issues. Well,
Yeah.
I had some issues. Hildebrand saved me.
Got in there eventually. So anyway, I think marketing wise, they're doing some really good stuff, and I think that this is a solid bottle.
It's a solid bottle.
It's a good
yes.
bottle.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so Barrel King recommended. Join the membership, or just you will see this every now and then. You'll see it at stores, but check it out. Nerd Takes.
Air takes.
Nerd takes.